All right, good morning, good afternoon, I guess good evening or good night from the Truman Show, because I don't know when you're watching this. My name is Dr. Chelle. Welcome to the Dr. Test Prep YouTube channel. Right now, I'm helping you learn how you can use the Desmos calculator on your PSAT and SAT in conjunction with your study plan using Khan Academy. If you have not watched my 4 pillars video or seen how my YouTube channel relates to Khan, you need to watch those videos. Right now we're doing Unit 3, Lesson 6, Scatterplots, the harder examples. If you have my book, we're on page 49. If you don't, no worries, take some notes. All right, the graph to the right depicts the relationship between test scores and study time. The equation of the line of the best fit is given. Y equals 0.6x plus 40. What does the 0.6 and the 40 represent in the equation? So I want to talk about it a little bit more here. And basically, we can see that this 40 is where it matches right here, okay? And this is our line of best fit. And so the 40 would be the initial value. And the great news is I just solved my problem of my text moving. So yay, we'll take it. Just like y equals mx plus b, that 40 is our y-intercept. The m, our 0.6x, that 0.6 is our slope. So in this case, it would be the rate of change. So basically it's saying that for every extra minute of study time, because here 0.6, if we go over here, I'll show you real quick. If we click this fraction button, it tells us 3/5. So because we have test scores and study time, and our slope reduces to 3/5, and I'm really digging deep. I'm really covering a Unit 7 concept. For every 5 minutes of study time, the test score should go up 3 points. Okay, and that's what the slope really, really means. They just want you to say that 0.6 is the rate of change. But I want to show you what that means. So what it means is you take that slope, which is a decimal. If it's a fraction, it's already a fraction. We threw it into the Desmos calculator. Desmos converted decimals to fractions for you. Now we know it's 3/5 and slope is y/x. So that's why the score will go up 3 points for every 5 minutes of study time. All right, given the scatter plot at the right, question number 5, and the line of best fit, what is the predicted commission in 120,000 of sales? And you know what? We're going to zoom this baby in. Let's go down here. All right, we have 120,000 in sales. So we can tell, and I showed this in another video, but I'm going to show it again. If hopefully you know how many boxes it keeps going up, okay? If you don't, the trick is, if you have to learn the scale, is we're going to do a division problem. And the top is going to be like 200 minus 100, because these are the numbers that are given. And this is just if you don't know like what each box means. So 200 minus 100. And then how many boxes are between 100 and 200? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. So now we know each one of these boxes stands for 20, okay? So let me make it super thin. So this would be like 120, 140, 160, 180, and then our 200. So if you ever get stuck, if they give you a graph that it's not obvious what the scale is, that's all you need to do. Let me show it over here too. I want to just make sure you understand the trick. Let's say that you don't know how much these are going up. So we subtract the highest number that we see in that partnership. So we have 500 minus, in this case, 250. And it goes, there's 5 boxes. So each one of these would be 50. So this would be 300, 350, 400, 450, and then the 500. So I really wanted you to understand how you can use Desmos to help you figure out the scale. Now the question said 120. What did the question say? What is the predicted commission in $120,000 in sales? So we're just going to go up to 120,000. So total sales is 120. So we're just going to draw this up to the line right here. And then we draw over and get our commission. and our commission is 250. All right. Let's make this smaller again. We don't want it to be mad at us. All right, now the next thing says, given the scatter plot to the right, which equation best fits the data? Now, I was going to say, hopefully you notice that the data is curving down. So that's super important. And the fact that it's curving down, we know that the A value, the number in front of the X, has to be negative. But I was kind of mean when I wrote these questions, and all of them are negatives. All right, a couple of other things we notice is that here, 0, 15 is an important point. And here, 4, 7 is kind of important. Now, it's not exact, but what we're going to do is we're going to type in 0, 15 and be helpful. There we go. And 4, 7. And I'm going to scroll out. So whichever curve I get, I want to make sure it comes very close to those 2 points. If you wanted, you could also do like 5, 2.5 as another point. I'm not going to bother doing it. So let's type in each one at a time. I'm going to type in A of X just because that reminds me I'm doing choice A. Negative 0.25x squared minus 4x plus 5. So nope, we can see that it doesn't go through our purple and black points, so it's not going to be choice A. Choice B is 0.5x squared plus 15. And it does go through our points, so it's most likely choice B, but let's just double check the other answers. So I'm going to leave B up there and type in C on the next line. And it is important just to take the extra minute to double check your work. It's clearly not letter B, just in case sometimes that maybe you mistyped something or your estimation was off. Just take the extra couple seconds. And now we know for sure choice D or choice B is the correct answer. All right, so we have now finished our scatter plot questions. So you should now go back to Khan Academy and do the 4 practice questions in Khan on Unit 3, Lesson 6, using the tricks I taught you, okay? Then when you're done with that, please come back for our next video, which will be Unit 3, Lesson 7, Linear and Exponential Growth. Bye.